mentioned Facebook's new Libra coin, but your next guest says that Libra's road to regulation may have a bitty bumpy ride ahead. Let's bring in now Lisa Ellis, senior research analyst at MoffettNathanson. So, Lisa, what do you think is going to happen? First off, do you believe Libra will ever actually exist? Will it be allowed by the U.S. government?
We put the probability on that at reasonably low. If you define success as Libra gets off the ground and is used as a functioning alternative currency in, say, 10 developing markets where they suffer from very high inflation, I mean, we'd probably, just to put a number on it, put the probability of getting there at probably less than 20%. And certainly the time frame and measured in years, 3, 5 or more years.
Wow. So don't buy, you can own Facebook, but don't buy Facebook because of Libra or Calibra, its parent.
I think that's right. I mean, there's a huge opportunity in Facebook for e-commerce, just using the normal old fiat currency types, through Instagram and what they're starting to do with Instagram checkout, through Facebook Marketplace, and extending the early initiatives they've got around e-commerce. That's certainly a reason to be bullish about Facebook. But Libra is in many ways it's very futuristic. It's very experimental. It's something that would be years away in terms of financial impact.
It's interesting, Lisa, because it's a little bit off topic, but we just talked about Microsoft. Do you remember, I don't know how long you've been following, Microsoft. Do you remember Microsoft effectively sort of tried to create its own, not blockchain, but like with Zune, their music player. They basically had their own payment system in a way. You bought points. And first thing I thought about Libra was, and that didn't work for a lot of reasons that we just talked about.
Yeah.
But will this affect the payments, the PayPals of the world, or can everybody kind of get along if this ultimately is approved?
Yeah, I mean, it's being designed in a way that they're all working together. So, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, pretty notably have all raised their hands to participate, or at least an indication that they would be willing or interested in participating, I guess. At this point, it's non-binding in the Libra Association. And so they are all planning to roll up their sleeves and try to work together to figure out if there is a design and an applicability of cryptocurrencies in payments. So very early days, but they're certainly all at this point trying to collaborate on the initiative.
Hey, Lisa, it's BK. So I'm curious, why did Facebook do this? They didn't have to, right? They had to anticipate there was going to be a lot of regulatory pushback. What else is going on here? Are they trying to use this technology in a different way, or what do you think?
Well, I mean, I do think they look at their user base, and the striking thing about Facebook's user base across all the platforms is that something like 70% of it is in developing markets, like not in the U.S. and in Europe, in North America or Europe. And when they look at enabling or empowering commerce for those users, literally billion plus 1.6, 1.7 users, a big enabler of commerce for those users is actually enabling financial services, enabling payments, and a cryptocurrency which can function as an alternative to fiat currency, as sort of this global currency that's not subject to the very, very high inflation, sometimes some government controls around currencies. That's really what they're after. They're after empowering commerce. There's close to 100 countries around the world that the WEO qualifies as high inflation countries. It's like those countries where actually many, many millions of individuals in the population are actually on the Facebook platform, usually on WhatsApp.
Lisa Ellis of MoffettNathanson, thank you very much. All right, so BK, what's your prediction? Will Libra exist? Will Libra succeed?
I think Libra will exist. I think it's going to be a longer road than a lot of other people expected. Will it succeed? I think it'll probably work as a payment system. That's what they're trying to do. My view on this, what they're trying to do is compete with WeChat. They're trying to make a super app, and that's why they added this payment part to it.
Is it going to work?
I think it depends what you define work. It will not be a threat to Bitcoin.
Don't you just basically, I think we're making too much of it. You just basically eliminate the need to type in your PayPal information or something.
Exactly.
You've got a little bank account.
So it's a payment system.
And I want to buy something from your store.
I don't get the difference between that and Venmo.
At all. I feel like it's more of an eBay, to be honest with you. Just trying to sell stuff. We got to go.